So Luke Creagh, kit manager, Shelbourne Ladies. Brief description of what I do, I suppose. I'm obviously kit manager, so match days would be, the setting up of the kit, starting players, get that off Stacey before we go in or the night before, and what jerseys I need, and many training tops that I need to put out for players, etc. The water bottles, tape, supplies for the dressing room. It's not just all about the kit they're wearing. I have to make sure the tape, different colours, keepers, outfield, depending on what we're going with that. And subs jackets, I have them set out for them. They set their warm up, they wear their warm up t-shirts while they're warming up before they put their actual jerseys on them. That all has to be done, obviously washed. It's not done by me personally, but it's picked up by me.
Yeah.
And then set that out, make sure everyone's happy on the day, and they all have their correct underarmors, I suppose, they're wearing, jewellery wise, that shouldn't be in, little brief to them before they get ready. So.
And then can you tell us a bit about your own background, Luke, in football and just...
Yeah, well, myself personally, I've never played. I suppose Rebecca, my sister, plays with Shelbourne, so she stole the limelight on us all growing up. But now, my dad was a League of Ireland football player, so I suppose that's where Rebecca gets that from, the football side of things. But I've gone to watch her, even when I wasn't involved. I was involved with Raheny for 2 years before we moved over to Shelbourne. But I went to every match, and I suppose up to last year, before I started with kit. We travelled on the buses with the team as well, because my mum was kit lady before she stepped down, and I came in then to take over the job. But I was involved with Raheny, as I said, as well, up to the last 2 years before we merged with Shelbourne.
So that's always actually my next question, how you did get involved, but what was kind of just, obviously you touched on it there, but just like through family and it just...
Yeah, well, through my mum doing it, when the National League started, Derek Cook was the first manager of the National League side with Jerry McDermott, and he approached my mum and said, look, we'd love to have a woman, I suppose, involved with the girls, dressing room, stuff like that. It's good to have a woman figure in there with the girls, so they feel a bit comfortable, I suppose. And then my mum kind of took the decision then to stop the owner with, my little sister and that, commitment wise, it was tough for her, so I went to the matches all the time anyway, and Raheny then approached me and asked me would I continue on, because I suppose I had the stuff was in my house anyway, so it's not much of a change over, and the girls knew me as well, so it wasn't a big transition for my mum stepping down.
But obviously you touched on it there, you mentioned Raheny, and now obviously with the merger with Shelbourne Ladies, obviously the players can talk about how it is for them, but how was it for, say, staff members and that?
Obviously the name, you're so used to the Raheny, and everyone at Raheny was superb, the club committee and stuff, they done their best for the girls, but I suppose in the end they just couldn't provide them with what they should have, and expectations wise and what the girls deserve, and they're not professional, but they train as professionals, and they commit as much as professionals do. So with Shelbourne, I suppose they've given the girls everything that they could possibly want in a football, I suppose, football club and team. They've the best training facilities, and coaches, etc. Behind them. So they've provided. Shelbourne move has been brilliant. It's something I suppose that was probably nurtured last year with the hope that Raheny could provide, but obviously Raheny couldn't. So the move has been, I think, brilliant for everyone. Staff wise, it's great for me because I can go into the club, the committee, and say, look, this is kit I need, this is what I need for players, and I know what the players want. So for me, it's easy to go to the club now.